You're still watching Prime Edition. Now, the National Counter Terrorism Centre is seeking to build the capacity and knowledge of young people in its effort to fight violent extremism across the country. The two-day workshop, which brings together 24 young people from Kenya, Somalia, Nigeria, taking place in Nairobi, is to draw lessons from the three countries that have been at the heart of terror attacks for collaborative policy approach on how to lure young people from the bane of radicalization.
The Regional Policy Dialogue Forum, organized by the National Counter Terrorism Centre and the United Nations Centre for Counter-Terrorism, seeks to increase resilience among young people against violent extremism and recruitment into terrorist groups.
And I think as youths, one of the greatest assets that can be given to us is in the area of knowledge, capacity building, as well as platform to advocate our inclusion in PCV initiatives. And one strong learning that came across all board is that there is a particular need for youth inclusion in PCV initiative, as well as coordinated regional frameworks that are youth sensitive and gender responsive in addressing preventing and countering violent extremism.
The meeting taking place in Nairobi brings together a group of youth from Kenya, Somalia and Nigeria to learn from one another and collectively deliberate on key policy recommendations that can help fight radicalization.
It's very key for us to come together, engage our youth in the last 2 years, which has been done by UNOCT with the Republic of China under the funding of the Republic of China, to train them on how to utilize those their strengths and to address the violent extremism across board.
Together with our partners, UNOCT and the government of China, we do actually support the efforts and we do encourage our young leaders to be part of actually the solution in terms of preventing and countering violent extremism, and that's why we are here today.
Participants hailing the forum as an avenue to understand what drives young people to radicalization and the tactics used by terror cells to lure their victims to the evil acts.
I think what is quite important as an achievement from this is to have different youths from a set of different countries sit together and share perspectives, but also leverage on their experiences to see how we can address what is very clearly a common challenge. And therefore we've never had opportunity to have our young people from these three different countries and from across the continent sit together, and we're quite privileged that they are able to do that in Nairobi today.
We know that radicalization and violent extremism are spreading right now, not just on the African continent, but in the world. So it's an urgent matter that requires attention. And we know that young people have the energy, they have the engagement, they have the commitment, and they have the innovation to find the solution. So that's why now.
The aim of the forum, according to organizers, is to build a pool of young leaders with positive mindsets who will then be drivers in their communities to preach against radicalization and its negative teachings.